what's it called? Oh yeah, you know what? Let's watch the death battle first. Let's watch the death battle, and then we can get Scream. Scary Movie was just perfect parody. Let's watch that instead. Yeah, but like the after the first two Scary Movies, I don't know about that. All right, let's. The Giants are back. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting a stuff about the New York Giants. Like I couldn't care less about that team. Let's see. You know, I'm gonna say this, BP. Even if this death battle is good, I don't think Death Battle should have been revived. What do you guys think, Twitch chat? I think Death Battle has run its. I think Death Battle ran its course. I think it would. No, just listen to me, chat. You know what? Death Battle's like. You know what? I'll give you guys a prime example, and maybe you guys will be like, "Oh, Cap, you're not on this level, whatever." Death Battle is like my YouTube channel, chat. It's run its course, has it not? Like they spent all this money. People donated what $600,000 to like I don't even know if you can say revive Death Battle, but to like extend it. And this is the only new battle. The only new battle that you've gotten is Bardock versus Omni-Man. This isn't new. Let's see, that Joker versus Sweet Tooth isn't new. Bro, what? How the fuck are they gonna have Iron Man fight Batman? Like, this guy's suit can lift the moon. Batman literally doesn't have superpowers, and I know Iron Man doesn't either, but like I don't even get it. Like, it was already a little sus having Batman fight Spider-Man, chat, but like I don't know. They need to stop putting Batman in so many fights because it's like they want him to lose. You know what I mean? Batman's been in 3 death battles already, chat. Like, seriously. And he's not fighting it. His most fair fight was Captain America. This is also not new. Lex Luthor versus Doom. And I don't know how Luthor expected to win that. Yeah, none of these are like new. Batman also has a suit that puts him on Darkseid level. Does he? I never seen this suit. Yeah, okay. Well, if he gets to wear that suit, first off, I don't know why he wasn't able to wear that during the Spider-Man fight. But if he has that suit, then he probably would be undefeated right now, because they had him have like none of that stuff. And I just feel like, chat, does it not just feel like Death Battle has run its course? When you here it is right here, 2 months ago, how to save Death Battle. But now if you look at their content, it's like they're just re-uploading the old fights without the commentary. They're just re-uploading the old fights without the commentary. Some of the stuff, like this one, chat, Beerus versus Galaxia, I don't even think this is on their channel anymore. Like, this fight has been like scrubbed from the internet, which is a shame because I love me some Sailor Galaxia. She's just pretty. It's been since day one. It might be legal stuff. Yeah, but is that not a sign that, like, come on, it's run its course? Beerus versus Galaxia. I'm gonna watch the new one. I just want to see if what's it called? Yeah, look, Beerus versus Galaxia. That death battle was not even on the. It's not even up anymore. You cannot find Sailor Galaxia or Beerus versus Sailor Galaxia. You cannot find that fight anymore. You can find the entrances and you can find the commentary, but finding that death battle in its entirety, it's like it does not exist anymore. Can't find it. Don't touch that. Yeah, maybe because this is the only Sailor Moon character that I believe has ever been in death battle. And I didn't actually know Sailor Moon was like this strong up until this death battle. Because Sailor Moon is apparently stronger than Galaxia. So I was like, oh, I didn't know Sailor Scouts were actually strong. But nah, apparently them bitches, they're strong. Because Galaxia is strong. And Sailor Moon's stronger than her. Anyways, Girl Boss. I think it's just those two. I think it's just Galaxia and Moon. Like, it's not gonna be like all of them, like Mercury, Venus, like they're, you know, like whatever. But mainly just Moon and Galaxia. Like those are like the S tier characters in the show. Oh, is this Scream? All right, hold tight. I'm gonna just copy that for a second. Batman suit. All right, we'll come back to that. I just think, yeah, I think that this thing has run its course, chat.
This battle is sponsored by Manscaped.
I can't believe that someone like BP chat is not on my side. That Death Battle has run its course. Death Battle, if you guys don't know, chat, Death Battle's from like 2010, is it not? Death Battle has been going on. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna give you the what's it called? Because I don't want to be wrong. I'm almost certain Death Battle has been going on for like 12 years. Like, bro, it's run its course. And it's just gonna, like, you know, get worse and worse. It's freaking 13 years old. It's over 12 years. This thing is almost, Death Battle is almost 15 years old, chat. Death Battle has run its course. You know what I mean? And it's not even about numbers, right? Where, you know, back in the day, 7, 8, this is also a whack battle, 12 million. Because I think Superman versus Goku, the original, that shit did like 20 million, maybe even 30. But I just feel like you've had season upon season, like you've done everything that you needed to do. Should you have had Luffy fight? Yeah, probably, but you didn't want to have Luffy. Maybe because One Piece is still going on and he gets new powers. Like, Death Battle has run its course, chat. It has run its course. It's old. It's run its course. Having all of these stupid sprite fights, and now you're uploading to where it's like you're not even uploading the actual research, you're just uploading the battles, you're uploading all these old battles. It's run its course. I think what you're saying about Death Battle would make sense if your expectations of Death Battle is accuracy. If your expectation is having the animators take two different characters from fiction fighting each other, then it cannot run out. But there needs to be a method to the madness. Yes, like part of a very large portion of why I watch Death Battle, chat is it's not just to see characters fight, but I want to know that the right person won. Like, there have been Death Battles that I was genuinely upset at because of the winner. You know what I mean? Like Kirby versus Boo. I was like, Boo's gonna fucking smoke Kirby. And then he just doesn't, which I still have problems with that fight. When they set rules of no outside help, no outside freaking help, then, you know, Korra. I mean, I'm not really that mad that Korra got beat by Storm, because, like, you know, Korra is strong, but, like, she kind of is one of the worst avatars. And I like her show, but she's probably not stronger than Storm. I don't know, like the Batman fights. They just kept setting Batman up for failure. Kirby is 5-dimensional. Luffy Gear 5 versus Goku would be interesting. Does that include when they were on Screw Attack? Yeah, I go back with Death Battle when they were on Screw Attack. I just think the whole thing has run its course. If you're just going to have characters fight and you're just going to flip a coin to see who wins, Master Dinner Flat, what's the fucking point? That's why I told you guys I never liked the idea of 1 minute melee, because it was just dumb. Like, so the characters are fighting, but how do I know the right person won? You just flipped a coin and decided? Death Battle, not only do they fight, but they tell me why someone won. And I'm trying to think of, I think it was Sasuke versus Hiei, where they were like, yeah, Sasuke could have won this fight under very specific, under like a very specific instance, but we're always looking for the most consistent outcome or the most probable outcome. Like, you know, that's what I want, Chad. I want freaking research. Toph Gar was wrong. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When I saw that one, I had not seen Avatar. And I was like, did Gaara just lose to a little blind girl? I mean, I don't know. Like, physically, Gaara should be way stronger than Toph. But Toph can also sense through the sorrow and stuff. And Gaara can't do that. Now, granted, that wasn't Gaara from like Shippuden, where he has the whole, beast thing or whatever. But I don't know if I see, like, Toph can't beat Gaara, chat. She just can't. And I love Toph. She's probably my favorite character from Avatar, but like, she can't beat Gaara. She just can't. Toph go, yeah, but the problem with Toph is, chat, versus Gaara. Gaara can take a hell of a beating. You can beat Gaara for days and he'll probably still live because he has the sand armor and stuff. Toph doesn't have any of that. If you hit Toph, she gets hurt. Like, her problem versus Gaara, chat, would be her durability. Like, Toph doesn't have some crazy durability. Gaara does because he has his sand armor. So, like, he has, 2-3 layers of protection. Toph has, like, none. All right, let's play it.
8. Omni-Man versus Bardock, the ostracized Viltrumite and the Doomed Saint.
I'm gonna go with... So this is hard because, is it canon that Bardock can go Super Saiyan? I'm like unclear about that. I feel like Bardock probably had a movie, because this is Goku's dad, right? I feel like Bardock had a movie, and maybe in the movie he went Super Saiyan, but I don't think that it's canon that he can actually go Super Saiyan. If he can't go Super Saiyan, I see there's like no way he should be able to win. No. You'll see. Yeah, that's my question. Is it canon that Bardock can go Super Saiyan? I know he can, but I don't think it's actually canon. And if it's not, I just don't see how the fuck he can win.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick. And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win.
It's an OVA.
Death battle.
Well, then that would definitely be no. OVA is just shit made by edgy kids from like YouTube in 2008, right? That's not even like a movie. Only Broly movie is canon. Oh, I get what you mean.
Omni-Man.
You're saying because they made it canon. That's true. That makes sense.
Earth's once greatest hero. Alongside the Guardians of the Globe, he protected the world from all manner of threats. And then, in a single day, it all went horribly wrong. Why, Omni-Man? Oh, Omni-Man.
And I'm sorry, I'm not going to keep pausing, but that is still one of the most shocking openings to like a show ever. If you guys have never seen Invincible, where you essentially take a Bizarro, Superman ripoff, whatever you want to call it, and he's just like, oh, great guy, saving the world, and then he kind of like, you haven't seen Invincible? Not even season 1, Celza? Really? Like, you don't know who the fuck this guy is? How is that possible that you haven't even seen Invincible season 1? The memes were everywhere. It was like the biggest meme creator of the entire year. Thanks, Celza. Like, come on. Invincible had nothing but memes like 2 years ago. That's crazy. That's crazy that I know who he is. Boys is better. Maybe. I've seen yeah, but it's just you never thought like, hey, I kind of want to know where all that comes from. Because this right here is spoilers. It's only spoilers for the first episode, but it is spoilers nonetheless. And it's what Omni-Man does is shocking. I couldn't believe. I didn't know anything about Invincible, chat. I just watched it because I wanted to see what the big deal it was. Oh my god, we might need to watch that show, chat.
Omni-Man, Earth's once greatest hero. Alongside the Guardians of the Globe, he protected the world from all manner of threats. And then, in a single day, it all went horribly.
When did the first season? I think it came out 2022. Yeah, I think first season came out 2 years ago. Or maybe 21. But anyways, I'm not going to do this again.
All manner of threats. And then, in a single day, it all went horribly wrong. Why, Omni-Man? How, Omni-Man?
Who, Omni-Man?
Who indeed? Champion of Earth best-selling author J.K. Simmons, yet it was all a charade, with his murderous rampage only brought to a halt thanks to his own son.
It all starts with his home planet, Viltrum, which I hear is a totally lovely utopia.
Through brutal mortal combat.
With a K! Or, wait, no, that came later.
Viltrumites are among the most powerful beings in the universe, even more so after they purge the weaker members of their species. As a vanguard of the Viltrumite Empire, Omni-Man infiltrated Earth as Nolan Grayson, expected to prepare...
Yeah, chat, they're even more like ruthless than Saiyans. Because with Saiyans were hired, right, to conquer planets. Viltrumites just do it for, like, glory, basically. Yeah, Viltrumites just, like, they want to conquer the universe for basically glory. And they killed almost their entire population. They basically they fought each other until they killed all the weak in their own population. It's fucking insane.
The planet for Imperial assimilation.
Which should have been easy, since he's got your classic strongman superpowers and he's basically invulnerable, easily knocking around asteroids the size of Texas.
He can fly at unbelievable speeds, soaring from Earth to the planet Thraxa in under 1 week. Thraxa is, quote, a couple galaxies away, give or take, so a minimum of 2 galaxies. Beyond the Milky Way's neighbor Andromeda is the lesser-known Triangulum Galaxy, which is over 2.7 million light-years away. Reaching it in under 1 week means Omni-Man must have flown over 142 million times faster than light.
Oh, and Viltrumites can't breathe in space, so he held his breath the whole way. And it's not like he was in a rush. He was on a soul-searching trip, contemplating the significance of smashing his own son's face in. Think, Nolan, think.
Yeah, this is why I'm never having kids.
You're missing out. But according to another Viltrumite, Thetis, a bunch of other Viltrumites who actually were in a hurry flew to Viltrum across the Virgo supercluster in less than 24 hours.
That's over 20 billion times faster than light.
They don't really need to rush anyway. The older a Viltrumite gets, the slower they age.
According to the Invincible Handbook, Nolan is over 2,000 years old. And regardless of age, Viltrumites don't suffer muscle fatigue like humans do, so they rarely ever tire out.
Seriously? He's got parenting easy mode on, and he couldn't even handle that. I would have killed for that back when my daughter was born.
Well, you would have to be a Viltrumite first. A Viltrumite's body contains smart atoms, which they subconsciously manipulate. This cellular structure can effectively recall certain states of being regardless of their present environment, reacting to changes at an atomic level to perform the impossible.
Yeah, like surviving your intestines getting ripped out, or even more scary, ripping out your whole beard all at once. Only a Viltrumite could pull off something that disturbing.
Nolan is incredibly tough, but if he faces superior forces, his smart atoms can adjust to make him even stronger by comparison. This is why Viltrumites are considered invincible.
Most weapons in the universe can't even scratch a Viltrumite like him.
Even a ship's cannon like this one can't take down a Viltrumite, and it obliterated a massive solar disk nearly half the size of a star.
Speaking of planets, he's strong enough to shatter one by flying straight through it. A planet so big it has a whole ring around it.
The Roche limit factor dictates the size a celestial body must be in order to disperse orbiting material as a ring. In short, an Earth-sized planet can't support such a ring, meaning this one must be much larger.
And don't get me started.
Oh. Did you guys know that, chat? So Earth isn't big enough to support a ring. Man, I wish this planet had rings. Saturn is so cool because it has rings. Just now. Yeah, I didn't know that. The reason Earth doesn't have a ring because apparently the planet is too small. Yeah, I think the rings of Saturn are like so cool.
Support such a ring, meaning this one must be much larger.
And don't get me started on how the ring is actually made up of dead bodies because, spoilers, just go read the comic.
If Roche isn't doing it for you, this planet also supports 5 moons in its orbit, and even the smallest is a perfect sphere, meaning its own gravity shaped it. At minimum, a moon like that must have a diameter of 600 kilometers, or 370 miles. Comparing this to the planet's diameter, we can tell this world is nearly 14 times larger than Earth.
Or it was before, Kablam!
Now, Omni-Man does have his weaknesses. Monsters like Ragnar's can pierce Viltrumite flesh, and he's extremely sensitive to a specific high-pitched frequency, which can destabilize his body's equilibrium.
But his real weakness turned out to be, you guessed it,
His son.
fatherhood. Thanks to his son, Mark, Nolan began to re-examine his perspective and his place in the universe. He settled down in a new place, got himself a new job, and even had a new kid with his new wife, who's a bug.
Ew.
He banged a bug.
Ew. Freaking gross. Yeah, you guys, ew. Oh my god. What? Dude, his wife in the first season is the hot Asian lady, which is why Mark kind of looks like he's like half Asian, half white. Like, what? Ew. I'm not fucking a bug, chat. Ew. Hug a bug. He did more than hug it.
Why, Omni-Man? How, Omni-Man?
Hey, everyone deals with parenting stress.
Yeah.
Omni-Man? How?
Wait. Okay, so this is the new wife.
Omni-Man?
Hey,
This was his older. This is the old wife, chat. Dude, rip that bug's head off and go back to your old wife, the Asian one.
everyone deals with
David
parenting stress
W.
in their own way. When Nolan was lecturing to Mark about how insignificant people are, Mark wasn't the only one he was
was
trying
his
to
pet.
convince, if you catch my
If
drift.
she is his pet, then what the fuck do you call the bug? The human is the pet and the bug is the wife? Like, what?
Nolan Grayson's real mission isn't planetary conquest or saving the innocent. It's to discover if a violent man who can break the world can also be a good father.
Godspeed,
Oh,
Omni-Man.
it's a metaphor for fatherhood, chat.
In the far reaches of the cosmos laid a world with a people like no other.
No, I haven't seen
born and
season
raised
2.
to do just one thing. Fight.
The Saiyans, a proud warrior people from the planet Vegeta, ruled by King Vegeta. Well, narcissist much.
Exactly. Their pride blinded them to the truth of their impending doom. But perhaps one Saiyan represented the best of them, even during their waning glory days.
Bardock! He's cool, he's crude, he's got a bad attitude, and if he goes apeshit, you're totally screwed. And guess what? He's father of Goku.
Oh, wow, I never would have guessed.
Right? What a curveball.
So what does that make Turles?
Who?
Bardock was a cold-blooded killer, ruthlessly conquering planets in service to the Saiyans' true overseer, Lord Frieza.
They didn't just conquer planets, they wiped out every living thing, leaving Frieza uninhabited rocks to sell away. Bardock was an asshole. Well, until he wasn't.
Bardock's story has evolved over the years, with multiple iterations to draw from.
Including one where he's a brilliant scientist.
But only one is considered officially canon.
Whoa, which one?
But only one is considered officially canon.
Wait, what? Bardock in Dragon Ball Super? How's that possible?
But only one is considered.
Bro, fucking how? Dragon Ball Super, Bardock. Bardock been dead for like 1 billion years. How is he in Dragon Ball Super?
Officially.
Yeah. Like how like this shouldn't even be possible. He's dead by Dragon Ball. How is he even in Super? And wait, who's this? Is this the bluehead, the granola kid? Could there be a connection between them? Cause that's Goku. I know this person. That's Goku. That's Bardock. Wait a minute, Bardock had a tail? Dude, the layers of this onion, chat. Bardock has a tail? I'm interested in all. They need to bring back Dragon Ball Super for real, so I can understand all of this. Cause I'm not reading manga. Bardock also fucked a bug. You know, maybe there's something to this bug fucking chat.
Canon. Bardock's demeanor began to shift when he met and eventually married fellow warrior Gine and had 2 sons.
I'm sorry, what even is this? This is clearly Dragon Ball Super's anime. Like, what is this, a movie or something? What is this? I'm pretty sure I've seen all the Dragon Ball Super movies. I've seen Battle of the Gods, F, the Supercell movie, Broly, Fake. This is the Broly movie? Oh, okay. Maybe I just forgot. Okay, never mind. Maybe I just forgot. I'm like, I don't remember there being a Broly movie or a Bardock movie associated with Dragon Ball Super. I'm like, I don't think there was a Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. Not Broly. Sorry, Bardock. I keep saying Bardock. I definitely saw it's a flashback. Okay.
Yeah, but only one is considered officially canon. Bardock's demeanor began to shift when he met and eventually married fellow warrior Guinea and had 2 sons, Raditz and Kakarot.
No, Bardock didn't go totally soft. He was still a ruthless warrior. You know that iconic red headband of his? It's stained with the blood of his fallen friends. Hardcore.
Bardock could fly, move faster than light, and was naturally adept in using his ki as an explosive weapon.
AKA shooting lasers from his hands. True to his brutal screw-you nature, Bardock's moves are all about overwhelming power. His final spirit cannon is like a ki-powered bazooka. His rebellion hammer punch ignites enemies on contact, and his rebellion spear basically turns him into a supercharged battering ram. The guy has no chill. He will run you over, break your spine, light you on fire, and then move on to the next guy. All in a day's work for a Saiyan.
Marriage did...
Maybe Death Battle isn't washed up, Chad. Monka, maybe Death Battle isn't washed up.
Change that. While Bardock cared for Guinea, in fact being one of few Saiyans of his time to actually have a romantic partner, he was still no family man. Like most Saiyans, he saw his sons as nothing more than future soldiers.
Bardock was a low-class warrior, so it was unlikely his kids would grow up to be anything more than battlefield fodder.
But they would still possess the Saiyans' power, a transformation that was the key to their planetary devastation.
Big Monkey!
Under the light of a full moon, a Saiyan with a tail manifests the Uzaru.
This great ape form increases Bardock's power tenfold, turning him into an unstoppable kaiju.
Quick question. In GT, Vegeta can do this, right? Doesn't he turn into a golden monkey, or is the monkey red? I'm like pretty sure the monkey's in Dragon Ball GT though, right? That they bring back the monkey form in Dragon Ball G as baby. Okay.
Someone call Yajirobe!
While some Saiyans can maintain control over this berserker form, low-class warriors like Bardock don't receive the same level of training as those of higher birth. Prince Vegeta's control is so precise he can speak while changed, but Bardock cannot.
Hell, it's questionable if he even remembers everything that happens when he goes full-tilt gorilla. The Saiyan strategy is pretty much just monkey see, monkey smash.
Despite being low...
The Saiyan strategy is...
That's it right there, chat, isn't it? This is baby. As the golden monkey.
Pretty much just monkey see, but...
Man, GT has so much awesome shit. Why didn't they make that show, like, good? Or, like, better? How could you have so many cool ideas, but then just not execute it well? Like, I've come to the conclusion GT had a lot of cool ideas, chat. Just do it better. Remake GT. It's basically Super Saiyan Ozaru.
Monkey Smash!
Despite being low class, Bardock's power level nearly matched that of King Vegeta, who could destroy multiple planets at once. At about this time, King Vegeta's power level was around 10,000.
Yeah, we know power levels are kinda janky. Nobody can agree on what the...
10,000.
Yeah, we know power
Who's this? I think this is Vegito. Yeah, I think this is Vegeta.
Levels are kinda janky. Nobody can agree on what the number really means.
Outside of his fight with Gas, Bardock doesn't really show any high-end feats in canon, but we can use power levels to compare him to other characters with similar levels to better understand his potential.
Like when his son fought Prince Vegeta. What's the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000. Yeah, the dub changed it to fit Vegeta's lip flaps, but we only cover the cold hard truth, damn it.
According to this movie pamphlet, Goku's power level between his fight with Vegeta and his trip to Namek was 10,000. This lines up with that previous reading and puts him on par with Bardock. Goku's training during the trip eventually raised him to 90,000 upon arrival, but this gives us a clear window.
Yeah, early in the trip, he had to dodge a bunch of incoming asteroids and blast his ship away from a star, which is impressive considering the speed involved.
The planet Namek is outside Earth's quadrant of the universe, and it took his ship 6 days to make the journey. Traveling a quarter of the universe's diameter would put the ship over 9.5 trillion times the speed of light.
And Goku Goku would have had to keep up with that kind of speed to do all that other stuff.
Makes sense given far weaker characters could reach the moon in a fraction of a second. Should be trivial enough for Bardock.
All this speed and power meant when Bardock and his team assaulted the planet Cereal, they went, cheerio!
Bardock ravaged the planet, annihilating its people, until he found two survivors, a mother and her child.
No freaking way! Is this the dude from Dragon Ball Super, the villain? There's no way that they connect a future story in Super to something that happened before Dragon Ball? I'm not gonna say anything. Well, this sure does look like that villain. And if so, then that would kind of explain, I don't know why he's evil. I don't know nothing about him, but I know what he looks like. And I'm like, wait, how does Bardock tie into something from Dragon Ball Super? But I know this dude when I see him. That's the one they call him what, Granola or something like that?
Until he found two survivors, like a mother and her child. Some may call it weakness.
Even right there, Granola. Yeah, this is definitely him. He's just a baby. Okay.
Till he found two survivors, a mother and her child. Some may call it weakness, others a moment of clarity. But Bardock was suddenly reminded of his wife and recently born son. He chose to spare the two, and even pushed himself far past his limits to protect them from his own Frieza Force allies, who taunted that Frieza had dire plans for the Saiyans' future.
This moment changed Bardock, making him more appreciative of his family and cautious of Frieza. When all the Saiyans were called back to Planet Vegeta for mysterious reasons, he had a hunch something was up. So, before his final stand, smashing through hundreds of soldiers before coming face to face with the Tyrant, he sent his youngest kid away for protection. A choice that allowed his son to thrive. And hey, that's what good parents do.
A choice.
Wait, why didn't he send Raditz too, chat? I didn't even think about that, because I guess I just totally forgot that like Raditz was a thing. Why did he only send Goku? He just like fucking forgot about Raditz. Because Raditz sucks. Okay.
Choice that would have a greater significance than Bardock could ever imagine.
And then Dildo Dickhead blew them all up and he died. Or did he? Bardock got killed so freaking hard he got blasted back in time.
Actually, he was pulled away by these two who miscalculated and misplaced him incorrectly in the time stream.
Blah, 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 non-canon, whatever. He survived. And when he realized what happened, he got so unbelievably pissed off, he went Super Saiyan. What?
All right, this is very
canon?
much an alternate universe what-if scenario, and it is jarring. But think about it. The Super Saiyan form is not achieved through training alone. It requires dedication, introspection, victory, failure, love, and loss. Frieza destroyed the Saiyans because he feared the possibility of the Super Saiyan, a Saiyan with power that could rival his own. But perhaps Bardock's transformation was more than simply a what-if. He had begun to take the very steps his son later would to achieve the form. Perhaps if Frieza had hesitated, even for a moment, his fear would have manifested before him right then and there.
Damn, pour one out for Bardock, who figured out how to be the truest Saiyan right at the end of it all. I know Kakarot would be proud.
Oh man, now I really want to read Dragon Ball, chat. For realsies. And then Goten cheapened it. Goten. The little Goku's little kid who looks just like him. Does he even go Super Saiyan? I guess he goes Super Saiyan in the Broly movies, right? I don't even know like how he goes Super Saiyan, to be honest. I largely just ignore that character. I mean, it's cool when he fuses with Trunks because you get Gotenks. That's kind of cool. But yeah, I get what you're saying. You're saying that all the Saiyans, when they went Super Saiyan, they all went through like some sort of traumatic trauma, right? Like Goku definitely did. Gohan went straight to 2, so he super did. Vegeta did. Like they all went through some type of trauma. And you're saying Goten didn't do that. He trained with Chi-Chi. Okay, that's just fucking stupid. You should have just let me not know. Seriously, you should have just that's just fucking stupid.
Hey, big shout out to everyone who believed in us during our recent crowdfunding.
And joining you in that
I
support
didn't.
is the first ever sponsor for an independent death metal episode, Manscaped.
Manscaped's newest masterpiece is the Lawnmower 5.0
No, I'm not-
Ultra
I know.
in
Where's
forged gold. Talk about a fancy name.
This special edition trimmer is the perfect tool for the
I bought one of these Manscaped shavers, chat. I bought a safety blade by them. Don't like it. Don't like it at all. I don't know how many of you guys shave with a single blade razor, which I've tried to start doing. Oh my god, it's just finding how you like where you shave from it is so difficult, chat. It's so hard. I bought a different one, but hopefully it's better. I'm gonna shave Monday and see what's it called. I don't shave. No. It's I'll explain in a second.
golden era of hair grooming, where precision, luxury, and performance meet. There's limited quantities available, so you need to pick one up soon.
If you're anything like me, your scruff grows all over the place way too fast. Or maybe you get that itchy scraggle Wiz has.
Yeah.
Either way, the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra Gold comes with 2 blades for any occasion, a trimmer and a foil. And look
But
at
I wasn't
it.
impressed
It's
with
so slick.
the razor.
It's waterproof, of course, and the new LED light illuminates
World War and Ford.
Manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with the code DEATHBATTLE at Manscaped.com.
Thanks to Manscaped
It's
for
been
helping
like an
our
hour.
fans and members support the channel.
Hey, man.
Seriously, show them some love
I
by
gotta
clicking
what's
the
it
link
called?
below.
I gotta take it all in.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Oh, there it is. Fortnite.
Great. Another gross bug planet.
This planet isn't anyone's to conquer.
Don't underestimate me!
Just like my son, sticking his nose in places he's not right.
My sons would kick his ass!
Whatever you are, you're an embarrassment.
Uh-oh. 8 times.
Wait till you see the real power of a Saiyan.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Shit, he's fast. He's fast. The fact that that monkey is so fast is crazy. No more monkeys.
Shit.
Better go Super Saiyan, boy.
No. My sons need me. I won't let you take me from my
Damn, he looks so much like Goku, Chad, doesn't he? Yeah, I don't have a dog in this fight.
it. Saiyan. Remember it.
Fuck.
Okay, these Gokus have got to stop picking fights with guys in capes.
Pitting Saiyan against Viltrumite is fascinating. Among the many similarities, 5 specific categories stand out.
Starting with speed. Bardock is much faster, given his power level matched Goku dodging asteroids.
That's what I was going to say. I was like, I think Bardock's actually faster than him. But speed's not everything.
At 9.5 trillion times light speed, much higher than the Viltrumite's fastest speed. Add on the 50 times multiplier from Super Saiyan, and it's a huge difference.
Right, Bardock clearly has the speed advantage, but strength and durability are another story.
Though it doesn't seem like it at first, Bardock scales to King Veggie, who wrecked 3 planets at once, and Omni-Man only smashed 1. But given how big that one planet was, the numbers are actually pretty similar, until we factor in the Super Saiyan boost, right?
Well, there's a catch. A major plot point in Invincible involves the coalition of planets admitting that their weapons cannot hurt Viltrumites.
So, when their ship's cannon obliterated this gigantic solar disk, it highlighted just how tough the Viltrumites really are.
This disk completely blocked the sunlight and heat between a planet and its star. And this is no ordinary planet. Its size and density are so high that its inhabitants are as strong as Viltrumites just due to living in its natural gravity. To fully block the light to such a planet and remain in consistent orbit, the disk would need to be positioned at its L1 point, the spot that creates an uninterrupted view between sun and satellite, and the disk itself must be about half the diameter of the star in question. This means the scaling of the disk puts it at 3 septillion tons.
That's 24 zeros!
Which makes Omni-Man over 11,000 times stronger than base Bardock.
Not even the Great Ape or Super Saiyan forms could make up that difference. So strength goes to Nolan.
Still, numbers aren't everything. As far as versatility in combat goes, neither had one distinct advantage that could win outright.
Omni-Man survives in space for much longer, but Bardock barely squeaks out the edge here thanks to his ranged versatility with key attacks and, of course, Super Saiyan.
Okay, let's address the Super Saiyan Bardock thing. It's perfectly fair to question whether or not the form should be in this comparison at all. However, even with the form included, Nolan still takes this, especially when it comes to our last 2 categories, experience and stamina.
Yep, Omni-Man's been around a lot longer than Bardock, over 2,000 years, and even with Super Saiyan, Bardock's no master of the form.
And without that mastery, the form drains the user's energies at an increased rate. Which brings us to what may be Omni-Man's most surprising advantage.
Those weird smart atoms.
Saiyans like Bardock can fight for days on end, but only for so long. Bardock possesses a limited pool of ki, which only depletes faster when using super forms like the Great Ape. In contrast, Omni-Man's biology prevents him from tiring in most cases, letting him travel across whole galaxies for weeks non-stop. And his smart atoms adjust to counter whatever physical strain he's subjected to.
Bardock's crazy speed and power made him a real challenge.
But Nolan's strength, experience, and sheer endurance presented an unstoppable and unshakable force that would inevitably land the killing blow.
When push came to shove, Omni-Man raised the bar. Duck.
The winner is Omni-Man.
Next time on Death Battle.
Is this Persona? Oh my goodness!
So,
Persona versus JoJo? That is interesting. As soon as I saw the dude with the nose, I'm like, this is Persona, right?
Battle.
Yeah, as soon as I saw that, I was like, okay, it's a Persona character. But he's in, like, I think the last 3 Personas. So I didn't know it was 5. So I saw the mask. I was like, okay, that's 5. That's Persona 5.
subscribe and join as a member to see more Death Battle. Thanks for...
I mean, I don't really know how strong Joker is, to be honest. Joker can't defeat Golden Requiem. I actually have not seen what's it called. Or maybe they should keep going. Nah, I still think the series should have ended. Yeah, I still think Death Battle should have ended, but still. Death Battle heard you talk